What is up, everybody? It's Extreme Gaming here, and today this video is gonna be kinda all over the place. I'm gonna be talking about a little bit of how Google is thinking about buying Twitch. I want to kind of expand on a story from a previous video where I had to kind of like outrun a tornado. Just kind of want to show you a couple pictures of that, and then got a little surprise for you, which I'm actually going to show you first. And what this is, I actually want to thank TrueKiller for making this for me. His YouTube name is TK360Gaming. Totally check him out if you haven't already, because I know like most of the people who watch my channel watch his anyways, but on the off chance you haven't, please go check him out. He's got a really nice channel and he uploads a lot more consistently than me. So again, he actually made an intro for me, which is really cool. Again, thank you for doing that. You didn't have to do that at all, but so I think it's pretty cool, but I want to get your guys' opinion on it. So yeah, without further ado, yeah, here's his intro. But so, yeah guys, that's going to be my new intro from now on. Well, sometimes I may use the machinima intro, just, you know, depending on when I feel like it. Nothing against you, TrueKiller. I just, you know, maybe for a couple videos, maybe I just want, you know, people to know that I'm partnered with Machinima or something like that. I don't know, but so again, thank you very much for making me that intro. That's a really cool thing you to do. You didn't have to do that at all, but yeah. So anyways, from a previous video from mine, I had talked about where, well, I was kind of making excuses for why I hadn't been making videos. I think it was actually my previous video. But, so one of the reasons that I had stated is because I had to outrun a tornado on my way home. And, so I want to actually show you a picture of it that wasn't taken from me. These people were out of the way a little bit of the storm, because I was practically like directly under this funnel cloud, like when this picture was taken. So I'm gonna pull it up right now, and now you might have to turn up your brightness for this to see it to the fullest extent, because like I had to turn my brightness to the max just to make out the outline of the tornado. But if you look towards like the bottom of that big wall cloud, like in the middle of your screen, it's very hard to see. And again, turn your brightness all the way up and you should definitely be able to see it, but you can barely see like an outline of just like a black cloud. And I know it seems like the whole screen is just really dark, but you can barely see it, but it's there. There's definitely like the outline of the tornado. And but so I just, you know, want to make sure, you know, that you guys don't think, you know, like I'm lying to you or something like that. But yeah, and then again, at the time that that this picture was taken, like I was probably like nearly directly under like this funnel cloud or tornado, because I don't think it was on the ground yet, because it actually touched down like 3 or 4 blocks away from my house. So like I don't think it was on the ground at this point yet, but I mean, obviously, as you can tell from the picture, well, if you can't see it, it had to have been awfully close to touching down, because I mean, it just, Like if you just look at it, like I mean, it almost looks like it's definitely on the ground, but believe me, it was not, because if it was, like I would have seen some pretty good damage to my house. Now this wasn't exactly, again, like a very powerful tornado. It was only a EF1. If you're familiar with like the tornado rating, EF1 is the second lowest besides EF0, but it's still wind speeds up to 110 miles an hour, and yeah, I can still definitely do some damage. Like a house a couple blocks away from me actually got their entire roof torn off their house, and they actually, like, part of their house actually flooded. So definitely, again, still a pretty serious deal. So again, really lucky to get home in time in front of that, but anyways, you know, I'm safe and everything like that, you know, nothing happened to me. But anyway, so another thing I want to talk about that I forgot to mention in the intro, but whatever. So there was a user on Reddit, on the PS4 subreddit, who actually posted some codes for, like, DLC to the game Destiny. And now I want to clarify that this is only for the PS4 as far as my knowledge. I mean, you know, Xbox One users, you can give it a shot, but I highly doubt that any of these are going to work for you. Now, these codes, I've tried them out myself, and many other people have tried them out, and they all work. And what these codes will do, you enter them on Bungie's website, and you have to, you know, like, link your PlayStation account and all that stuff. But you can enter all the codes. Anybody can enter the codes, by the way, so it won't be like a mad dash for, you know, like one person to enter all the codes. But so what this will do, if you're getting a PS4 and you're getting Destiny, you enter these codes, and you can get basically a bunch of DLC. Now, I don't know what the DLC is exactly, but there's, I think, like, about, like, 16 different codes there. So yeah, it's still 16 free pieces of DLC. But again, I don't know exactly what they do, but definitely type them in. I've typed them all in, and then it'll say, like, it'll bring in a little pop-up saying that, you know, your code was entered successfully, and then you just keep refreshing the page and entering every other code. And again, I've tried them all. They all worked, and hopefully we should be getting some pretty good bonus content whenever Destiny is released. I don't remember the exact release date. I think it's like October or something like that. But anyways, I'm really looking forward to seeing, like, what I'm going to get, what we're going to get from these codes, and then I'm gonna link these down in the description below. Well, actually, I'm not gonna link them. I'm just gonna, like, copy paste them. I think that would be a little bit easier. But so yeah, again, if you're getting Destiny on the PS4, definitely type in all those codes down below, and you know, hopefully you guys get some pretty good stuff from that. And one thing that I want to talk about really quick before this video ends is if you haven't heard, I don't know, like, why you wouldn't have heard of this by now, but Google is actually in the talks of buying Twitch. And if you're unfamiliar with Twitch, I don't know why you wouldn't be, again, but anyways, Twitch is like a it's like a video streaming or streaming website. So, like, people who are, like, playing video games, you know, can, like, stream their game and their commentary live, on this website, and then you know, you can have like hundreds or thousands of people, you know, watching you at different times, that people can interact with you in the comments live, which is actually, it's called the chat, but whatever. Interact with you in the chat live, and you know, it's a really good website. But Google is in the talks of buying this for $1 billion, which I don't necessarily like this, because Google is just, they're buying up all of their competition. And I mean, in the years to come, I mean, there's gonna be nothing competing with YouTube anymore. I mean, it's just gonna be YouTube and nothing else. And they can, you know, I mean, we've already seen their weird practices with Google Plus, and I mean, you know, you don't know what's gonna come next. I don't know what's gonna come next, and I'm really not looking forward to what's coming next, with, especially, you know, if they end up purchasing Twitch. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this this video. It's kind of all over the place, but I still hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, leave a like down below. And so, yeah, guys, this has been Extreme Gaming, and we'll see you on the next one.